back to this shit show of a project. These brush attachments seem to be doing pretty good. I haven't really hit this side yet. I'm getting there, but at the very least, it's looking good. Got these cylinders honed out. They are looking much, much better than before. So those are all set. The biggest step is getting this block repainted before anything though. Time to craft moving a cold one, boys. I slapped this paint on as terribly as possible and it is atrocious. But it will work. I mean, look at the rest of the car. And then I got this side, which is actually almost dry. It honestly does not look too bad at all. So, it's good enough for who it's for. This guy. As soon as this is done drying up more, I'm gonna slap another coat on it. Call it good. And then, I'm gonna go home because I don't wanna be here anymore. I have to get some gasoline and dip these, because those need to be cleaned up. I can promise you it looks, well, it looks much worse in person, so. Oh yeah, American V8, rah! Late summer nights are honestly so undefeated. Like, I got the windows down, cruising, listening to music. I got the dogs out in the swim trunks from 5 hours ago. Now that the paint is completely freshly dry and actually looks way better than expected. There is a lot of parts that I missed as far as dirt goes. There's a lot of areas where I just painted right over dirt, but I remembered I have picks. So what I'm doing is I'm going through, and anywhere inside these crevices where I painted over dirt, I'm just going through and scraping the dirt out, like right here. So I went ahead, finished up the paint on the block, went through and just repainted it. Oh, I just fingerprint. It's fine, whatever. Back in the garage here to make more progress. It's hot as shit, so it's gonna be a little loud with that fan running. Here are the pistons that came out of the engine, the engine and what are going back in. Cylinder number 1 all the way to cylinder number 4. I've had them soaking in this concoction for honestly like almost 3 days now. It's a little bit of diesel, a little bit of gasoline. And obviously it looks like it works, because this was pretty much completely clear when I dropped them in here. So that is really nice to see. Paint is completely dry on the block, and I don't think I showed you guys this, but the crank, main bearings, and thrust washers are in. Okay, so this is the current setup. Got the 3 rings right there, or 4 technically, and the engine chilling right here. So we have the top one that they labeled, the second compression ring, and the third oil rings. Got the accordion rings and the scrapers. Looks like the second ones are labeled. So there's a little thing right there that says up, so this faces up. However, I looked at these and there's no markings on these or the scrapers. So I'm going to try and do this one piston at a time so I do not get it confused, starting with cylinder number 1. I need gloves. I'm gonna try and use an abrasive Scotch pad. And yeah, that's looking fucking fantastic. That is looking absolutely fantastic. And I barely put any pressure or nothing on it. So that's sick. Again, looking at this ring, I am not seeing a single mark indicating what is top or bottom. So that being said, I don't believe there is one. Throw it in there just like that. And this is, nope, I'm on the wrong cylinder. One sec. Alright, this is cylinder number 1. That is the correct cylinder. Throw this light somewhere. Alright, grab the piston and square up that ring using the piston. Shove it down in there. I'm going to shove it until the bottom of that skirt is facing the gasket surface. Oh, that's too far. but I think that right there is going to be okay. Our spec is 10 to 13 thou. So this is what we were dealing with. Here is 1, or 11. God damn it. So here is 10, 11, 12, and 13. This is the minimum. This is the maximum. I'm going to aim for 11. And if it... see where that lines up. Okay, so that ring is 15. Fuck. Alright. Did a little bit more research, and it looks like our wear limit, pretty much the maximum of what it can be before it becomes an issue, is 30,000. This one measured out to be 20,000. So we are 10,000th away from being the maximum it can be. I do not believe that to be an issue. As you can see, we are looking at 20,000 or 0.5 mil. And it is, I mean, that is, you guys can't see it. That's what it is. It is 20,000. I'm gonna just call it good. We got our second combustion ring. Compression ring, whatever you want to call it. Got the upside up. So this is how we would do it. We got 20,000th here. That does not fit. That's a good sign. Hell yeah. I want your input on something. The number one compression ring measured at 20,000th, and the absolute wear limit is 30,000th.
You gotta drive it.
Looks like the second one is at 16,000th. Piston one done. Got rings and shit all up inside it. And I got new rod bearings. So, gonna go ahead and finish up with every other cylinder and figure out the next step. 2 pistons in. Looking pretty damn good. Got them torqued to spec. New rod bearings. And honestly, I'm happy with how it is. Happy with how it turned out. Alright, I was able to get these balance shaft bearings out, and it's pretty fucking insane what I found. Now, this vehicle that this came out of was in a front-end collision. I believe that to be why these are so bad. Check this out. This was the cam bearing for that oil pump balance shaft. And look at that. That is terrible. Now, if you look at the oil pump balance shaft... Nope, that's not for the oil pump. I'm fucking retarded. It's still connected to the oil pump. So, this is the oil pump balance shaft. Right there. Now, what's more impressive is the fact that those bearings are fucked. And these rod bearings... I mean, they're not great, but they're fucking perfect. Well, that contradicts what I just said, but you know what I mean. A lot of progress has been made. I did not record any of this, but the head is bolted on. Got a couple things resealed on the head as well. I got this coolant pipe resealed with RTV, and I got the cam position sensor plate on the back of the cam that is also regasketed, resealed. So as far as leaks go, we shouldn't have any there. I got these 2 little guys in the mail. These are for a balance shaft delete. This stubby shaft goes in the back of the oil pump, and this one blocks the second balance shaft from oil getting everywhere. And I got the cams in place. There's 2 oiling ports here for the balance shafts. I obviously put the oiling port for the bearing facing down so that we didn't have any problems with losing oil oil pressure. So that is all good to go. Obviously, you can see I got the old engine out of the car ready to go. I am going to take the oil pump from that engine, clean it up, remove it, and slap it onto this engine. I got the seal kit for that, so we're all good there. So that engine is what I'm going to be working on now. I need to clean up the front of this because I don't want to deal with all this oily, gunky mess. I mean, this thing leaked bad. Removing this engine was an absolute pain in the fucking ass. Of course, I didn't watch anything on how to do it. I just kind of wung it. Holy shit. I'm gonna hold on to this one. I know it works, so I'm gonna use that sensor. A little trick for these balance shaft gears. You take a little bolt like that. It's gonna be pretty difficult with this fucking engine swinging around. Okay, yeah, I did that way too tight. Bro. Fuck off. There she goes. When doing a balance shaft delete, this tensioner here, this bolt blocks off an oil port. So even though you don't need this pulley, either put it back or use a shorter bolt and tighten it just to plug off that oil valve.